Well, hey there. I am back again. I might not really. I know I've uploaded like constantly this weekend, and that's probably going to change since I've had quite a bit of free time. But maybe if I get bored or get any more ideas, I'll just try and post as much as I can. I'm back here, as you can see, with the tier list for moral alignment. And yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. I'm back here again with Bendy. We'll probably change partners with
Hello,
our
hello.
tier list, but I don't know. Say something. Okay.
No, very well.
In that
Guess
case,
that's the intro.
yeah. Well,
Let's
in any
let's
case,
start it. Yeah.
yeah, I'd say so. So we're gonna just take them regularly in this order. Yeah, going from here to here, whatever.
Alex,
So,
look.
well,
Right. Whoa, look, it's me.
wait, I have to do something.
Oh,
Never
what?
mind that.
Oh,
So lawful good. Um, we'll leave in the description. We'll leave the moral alignment test we took before making this video. We'll leave it in the description
yeah,
in case any of you want to try it. And yeah,
yeah. So you can
ben,
dislike if we put
yeah,
you in F tier.
yeah, yeah. Bendy over here got lawful good,
Lawful good.
which just means
I'm a
like
good boy.
you're
Fuck.
you're somebody who follows the law, the rules and the regulations and such, and is a good
Yeah.
person. Like doesn't like things about how a society without order can be very detrimental to the normal man. As such, I think it's overall
That is
like yeah, it's a nice person, and compared to others, like a lot of people try to stand out, try to individualize themselves. But I think conforming to order isn't all that bad, you know. At the very least, I think I'd
you
give like
say.
high A, me personally. Well, what would you say?
Yay. Well, you see, I'm lawful good, so I'm going to say F plus. Next question.
So, I
Hey,
suppose we're gonna
hey,
go with
hey,
S.
leave it alone. They're fine.
As
Bottom
I
is
said, you
not
all know
Boris.
how this goes. You all know how this goes. We're going to just come to a consensus.
Yeah,
Neutral good.
it
I
only
got.
happens sometimes. I'm joking.
That's me
Neutral
with you.
good.
I got neutral good, which just means like you can. Yeah, you can adapt to rules and regulations. They aren't really a problem, but you can say you despise anarchy or a little bit of disharmony as such. In the general, just want the good of the society and community you're in, no matter the means of getting it or yeah, border by which it's led. I'd say it's again it's pretty good, but some people might not find it as such. I I guess I'd also give me like I'd probably give me an S tier, but
Mm,
like
pretty
I
well.
don't know, I'm very conflicted on this because then it'd be kind of hyperbolic. No, not hyperbolic, but kind of stupid if I were to just like overrate myself as such. Like yeah, it's just a good person,
Hey, you
and I
can
don't think
overrate anyone.
I don't know. Like I think society in general lacks a lot of good people these days. So at the
Yeah,
very least for now,
it has to be over B tier, that's for sure.
I
More
don't know. I
good
guess
people is.
I'll put it in A. What do you have to say?
Mm, I mean, unfortunately, we both got good boys, so I'm sorry, ladies, not today.
Hey,
No
hey,
bad boys.
hey.
Mm,
I am
But
halfway of what I actually wanted to be, even though it's not the best
oh,
thing ever. To me, it is.
oh,
But also, oh yeah, another detail about myself. I'm also just the type of person, again, if you didn't catch it, to be okay with both order and chaos in general. I'm okay with both. I enjoy both.
eh. No, neutrality is that word.
Yeah, neutrality. Of course, it is a word.
Neutrality isn't a bad thing in the slightest. I say it's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, that's
Truly.
again. This is after this is made by our and after our viewpoints. So I don't know. I'd say like
So
around S tier as well.
yeah, pretty much.
Like I'd say I'm a more generalist good, so to speak. Like if I were to
Yeah.
give an example, you'd be like the Marines from One Piece. Where would you say we should go for now?
Hmm.
Just leave it like that or one over the other?
Yeah, let's just say that and see what we think later.
Yeah, I guess.
What else do we have?
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good.
So we have
What
somebody
does this mean?
who tries to do good, who thinks they're in the right, who thinks they're helping people, but most of the times might end up uh, hurting the people they're trying to help in the first place without them even wanting to, but it just happens because of their own carelessness and brashness. I'm just saying very
Hmm.
rash people with the superhero syndrome, if you catch my drift.
Oh, well, that ain't good.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's what
well,
I
Alex,
perceive
we
as
have to put
chaotic
this
good at
at
the very least.
max at B tier. Eh, I mean, B tier. I mean, at least they're trying, but
I mean, yeah, they do
bro,
have
you
good
ain't that guy,
intentions,
you
of
know what I'm
course.
saying?
They do have good intentions.
But though,
They
he
do
ain't that
enjoy
guy.
some chaotic, but still, they just seem like they try too hard to do it, and then they just end up hurting others in the process for
Yeah.
no real reason, honestly.
Yeah. If you want, we can put it down at the bottom of B tier. Anything else?
I guess we'll keep it here for now. We have
Let's see how
lawful
it goes.
neutral, which is
Oh no.
if I were to describe lawful neutral, it's just your 9 to 5 office worker. That's how I
Is
would
there S plus
visualize this. What?
of his worker? S plus.
S plus. S plus for the office
Yes.
worker.
The normal person. Hell yeah.
Another cog in the machine. No more revolutionaries, architects, masterminds,
Hell yeah.
social
I don't
justice
give a
warriors.
fuck about the government.
So from your viewpoint, we're going S plus. Well, in my
We'll see if we
opinion,
want to change it later.
I'd say like bottom of B tier because they should literally go in the
Man.
middle, just being your average man. So S plus in
Fine.
this should be like top of A tier in that case.
Nah, I was kidding, of course.
Well, then what do you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like an A tier, around the middle of A tier, so that goes about
Top of B.
top of B tier, I guess. Yeah.
Chaotic
Hey,
good.
who
You're
can
on the average
complain?
side.
It's a normal person. There's a lot worse probably on this list,
Now
if you know
this,
what I mean.
this
True
is
neutral.
if I were to
How this?
describe this, it's basically just how the country named Switzerland is governing itself or has governed itself for quite a while with true neutrality, not actually taking any sides, just trading with whoever wants to trade with it, keeping itself in a safe state. I'd say true neutral is something I appreciate. Yeah, somebody who is totally impartial, but that this true neutrality, even though it is something to be appreciated, it is Im- like factually impossible. If you are not a robot, you cannot be impartial, like fully impartial. It is like if you want somebody that's true neutral, just go to ChatGPT. If you ask him anything about like interpersonal relationships, he's going to
They don't
just
give a damn. They're
yeah.
literally crystals are on their vessel.
Yeah, he's a true neutral. Yeah, ChatGPT is true neutral. That's just also trying to cheer you up because that's how it's
That's
programmed.
how it was programmed, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
So I'd say true
It
neutral
was made by.
is mode. In my opinion, true neutral is probably this. In my opinion, if I were to be honest, like
Mm,
it's the golden standard or should be the golden standard, like somebody that
yeah.
like in theory some society made up of just true neutral people would would firstly not be a society of humans, it'd be a society of robots, but
Hey, let's
it
not
would be
think of that.
perfect in theory. It would be perfect.
They don't give a damn.
Well,
But at the same time, what? Yeah, it would be perfect for that.
it would be perfect, but it would not be a society of humans.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
what the hell are they even doing, bro?
No, I don't even know. Well, lawful evil. So somebody that knows they're doing evil, but they go along with the government to fulfill their evil schemes and to manipulate it as such for their own benefit. But that could
Okay,
also
we're putting
apply
this.
for neutral evil, if you get what I'm saying. For now, I'm putting it back down.
But Alex, you see, that one guy from One Piece, which is a cheetah or whatever the fuck they were.
Oh, you mean Rob?
F tier.
Yeah, Rob Lucci, literally.
F tier.
No,
Go down there.
lawful, lawful evil, lawful evil. I'm thinking of
They're
a certain middle,
assholes.
but mm, I mean,
Like, tell me
they
a
make for
situation
good.
where a lawful evil in One Piece was not just a jackass.
Well, evil. That's the thing. They make for interesting people, don't they?
Interesting people,
Not necessarily
but
good,
still
but
jackasses.
interesting. I'd say we have to at least give it like a B tier.
Eh, I still go a little,
Or
a
actually,
little lower.
actually,
Yeah,
lawful evil,
at least Landa.
lawful evil is literally like the system enforcing its rules upon, like, um, yeah, upon bystanders who have done nothing, or bystanders the past of whom they don't actually like recognize or even care about. They just care about upholding the rules, no matter what means it goes by and who it hurts.
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's
is
a
awful.
little
It
ass,
is
I'd
awful,
say.
but I also think it's used very much. It appears a lot in real life, and it's a component, unfortunately, a component of our society. You can literally
Truly,
say this about the government in general.
yeah.
But it is
The
what
government,
it is.
F tier.
I'd say between C and D, where would you say?
Mm. I mean, hey, it's still a person technically. Let's be somewhat respectful, I guess.
Lawful Evil just seems like very. I'm giving B. I'm sorry, I'm giving D tier.
All right, I was just trying to be nice. Honestly, I'd have said the same thing.
Neutral
Yeah.
Evil. Neutral Evil is a person who does things that only serve them, but also. No, actually, Neutral Evil does things that hurt others, or does things that help them while hurting others impartially. Like they hurt everybody, or at the very least to a certain extent. If you don't actually have a close connection with them, they won't actually differentiate all that much. A neutral evil is. Let me give you an example. Freaking Scar from Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, at the very beginning of the story, he was kind of like neutral evil. In his
I guess you could say.
heart, he was doing good, or at the very least, fulfilling his vengeance. But you know,
At the end of the day, he was just causing more hatred, like
the
they said.
cycle of hatred and such. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'd say
So yeah,
probably.
it has to go.
One thing you can say about neutral
Come
evil
on.
is that they have a sense of honor, that they do not discriminate, and that they just do whatever they want, may it be evil, impartially, and to whoever, not to just a group. Like, if we are to say lawful or chaotic evil, where we'd say the Austrian painter, this dude would just eradicate the whole world,
Oh,
not just a specific.
but that doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'd say C or B.
He's a
Honestly,
yeah.
I prefer a neutral evil over a chaotic good that's doing more harm than good. Only for their own self-image,
Fair enough.
if you get my. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. Could put chaotic good in C. Eh.
Goodbye. Goodbye, good.
Oh, you thought you'd escape us
Chaotic
with a
evil.
B? Chaotic good
Chaotic
viewers?
evil.
Fuck no.
If I were to say one characterization we could give this is the bully. They just do anything for themselves in their own interest. They usually enjoy hurting others. They do not care at the very least what happens to anybody but themselves. I'd find Midosaki. And I'm going to keep mentioning her in my videos every once in a while. Please do not search the series. It's better for you. I'd
It's
have
better.
her between chaotic and neutral evil. No, actually, it's not neutral. Between chaotic and lawful evil. Somewhere along those lines. But more so chaotic, I'd say. Very much after her own interests and enjoys hurting others or does not care at the very least about hurting others in her pursuits. Or in their pursuits.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
yeah.
people that are such. So yeah, Austrian painter.
I-
Biggest villains, I guess, could say, or the most maniacal. I'd probably say
Alex, where are you putting the Austrian painter? Alex,
we have literally nobody in A tier.
Alex, get off of B tier. Alex.
Yeah, it's probably worse than chaotic good.
It's probably.
Now, lawful evil
At
is
least
just
they
so overused, honestly.
lawful evil. Yeah,
Agumon
yeah.
now.
Oh, oh. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.
Okay, I think
With
we
the
have.
explanations.
I personally just enjoy this type the most. The people that just go after their own interest, do not care about anything that happens, but they're neutral. They don't actually, it's not their intention to hurt anybody. They won't actively go out of their way to try and hurt people for their own amusement. They're not necessarily burdened by the fact that people may get hurt by, as a result of their actions, and neither are they happy when their actions make someone else feel good or help them. It's they're like just the most self-fulfilling people. Just do whatever the hell they want. That's what I like about them.
It might or might not be just because it's good. I mean, what the?
What?
No, that's nothing.
What
Don't
are you
worry.
saying? No, absolutely no. What?
Either way.
Okay.
Alex, but what if I felt a little chaotic evil and said F tier?
We'd have to go B tier.
I guess.
The more I think about it, I think I should put True Neutral in A. A because, like, yeah, if it were to exist and to be possible and to work, in theory it could have been S+. But it will never have been
But
human,
it doesn't.
once again. But it's impossible and it's not human. By nature.
Yeah, so.
One of the
I mean, hey,
most
crazy
beautiful
dreamer.
things about humanity is that the fact that we're so flawed.
Truly.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah, well.
let's see. Neutral good and lawful good. I feel very bad that we have our own two types in S tier.
You know what? Nice. Who cares? No one's complaining. We're going to get like 20 views, so who can fuck yeah.
I have to do it.
Alex, no. No. Alex. It's honest, just so ironic that it says they're altruistic. No, evil. Alex, Alex, what the hell are you doing? Last minute changes up.
I'm thinking.
Alex.
I'm thinking. Neutral good.
What are you thinking, Alex?
Okay, I think we're done here.
Alex. Yeah, Trudy. Well, thanks for watching.
I'm a terrible person.
Trudy will try to make more
I'm going
content.
to go to hell, I'm a flower of hell, and I'm gonna die. See you tomorrow. Actually, I hope see you probably next weekend. Whatever.
Okay. Cut from Bendy. Alex is going S plus. Um, what else? Lawful evil. D. Neutral evil. D. Chaotic evil S plus. Lawful neutral. Yes. Chaotic good S plus. What else do we have? Lawful neutral. Fuck you. F.
What the fuck?
True
Benny,
neutral.
what the fuck are you doing here? How the fuck did you get into my room, you motherfucker? No, screw this. Fuck.
No! Alex, no!
Fucking
No!
hell.
No!
Just put them all in fucking S
No!
plus and that's that. And you know what? As always, moral of the story, nice guys always finish last. F you.